Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a cucumber dill sauce, and if you saw my last video, I made a whole food plant-based falafel that was so good, and this is the sauce I use on top of that. But you could use this for a salad dressing, a dipping sauce, anything you'd like. You're gonna want to make this the entire summer, and I shared this with my family that's not vegan, that's not whole food plant-based, and they loved it. So it's definitely a saver for sure. But there are a couple ingredients. There are three main ingredients that you don't want to substitute for. The first one is organic silken tofu. I find mine at my local co-op, but you can find this at Asia markets and some regular grocery stores carry it. Usually it's not refrigerated, so just keep that in mind. It wouldn't be with like the regular tofu. You just might have to hunt around for it, but this is something that's going to make it thick, so you don't want to skimp out on the silken tofu. You don't want to get something else to replace it. You really need this. The other must ingredient is the dill. I'm using fresh dill here. I have about around 1/3 cup of fresh dill. This is a cucumber dill sauce, so this is like a main ingredient you don't want to not include. And the last one is the cucumber, because again, it's in the title. But I just roughly chopped up one cucumber. I left the skins on. You can take the skins off, it's totally up to you. I don't find that it makes a big difference when I blend it to leave the skins on, so that's just how I do it. But I just roughly chop it to help my Vitamix out a little bit. You're gonna need 3 cloves of garlic. I have 3 like larger cloves, but if you don't like as much garlic in your things, you know, don't add as much. It's totally up to you, but we like a lot of garlic in our sauce. And then I took 1/2 lemon that I juiced. If you like more lemon, you can play around with this. Make it the first way how I'm showing you, and then you can customize it. For the salt, we're gonna use miso. So I have 1 tablespoon of miso right here that we're gonna add. I'm also gonna add around a tablespoon of granulated onion. Now you could use diced fresh onion if you have it. I'm all out right now, so this is what I'm gonna do. And then you just wanna use maybe some black pepper to taste towards the end. Be mindful of this, because again, it's gonna make it a little bit more of a bite with the garlic and everything else in it. So I just like to do this kind of a taste at the very end when I add it. So we're gonna add all of these ingredients into a blender. Let it all blend up. What's nice about this is that there's some liquid from the lemon juice and the tofu, but there's also a lot of liquid in the cucumbers. This is really gonna help your blender out when you're doing this. So I'm gonna start adding everything. I'm gonna add the cucumber on the very last top. For me, I just noticed that it helps my blender out more, but you can do it however you want. And I will see you guys in a minute to show you how it looks, but it's gonna make this beautiful green color, and you're gonna love it. I know so many of you guys have been asking for this recipe, so this is a must make, especially if you make that falafel. So everything's nice and blended up. I'm gonna add the black pepper now, but it makes this beautiful greenish color. So I'm just adding fresh ground pepper. And this can be to taste. I think it adds an extra little something, so again, you might not want to miss out on that. And I'm gonna go back and blend it one more time. Another thing is, if you're noticing that it's not salty enough for you, you can go ahead and add a little bit more miso. Or if you aren't worried about your sodium, you can add like an iodine salt to it. But I think it's perfect for my taste buds. Being off sodium for a while, you kind of get used to, you know, you reset your taste buds, and then things taste definitely saltier to you than before. So again, if you taste it, I would blend it, taste it, see how it goes for you, and then if it's what you want, you know, you're great, you're finished. And then if you think it still needs a little bit more sodium, go ahead and add your extra miso. And again, I just kind of like blend a little bit, taste, blend a little bit. But this, again, the way I made it today is how it was a hit for my family. So the next important step is you're all done, the sauce is finished, but you want to refrigerate it. This is a really great cold sauce, and blending it in my Vitamix, it kind of warms it up just a little bit. So I want to transfer it to another jar and then put it in my fridge to let sit for a little bit before I'm ready to eat it. So, and this also makes a really great, like, thicker salad dressing. So if you don't have the falafel on hand and just want to try this for a salad dressing, do that. It would make a great dipping sauce for if you made homemade french fries or sweet potato fries or homemade onion rings or something like that. This would be a great alternative as well. So I'm gonna go find a jar for this, and then I'll show you how beautifully all the coloring is when it comes out. So I found the jar. I'm gonna put it in my fridge, but just to show you guys that beautiful green color. And you just want to blend until you can't really make out cucumbers or anything else. And it gives you a really large amount. I'm going to scrape all of the extra out after I shut off this video. But that's a lot of salad dressing or sauce. So if you go somewhere, you only need to do one of these. You don't need to double it. It lasts for a good amount of time. And this has just been my favorite summer cucumber dill recipe so far. So if you make this, please let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things towards the end of July. I have so many great, a really fun project I'm working on right now that I think you guys are really going to like. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. I love hearing all the feedback from you guys and starting this little community that we've created. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.